This Eternal Evolution video is going to be about the scheduled maintenance and the update coming to the servers at the next reset. So the big news is that it's a Valentine's Day event or a Valentine's Week event, and Bailey Hudson is going to be up for grabs on the banners. So I'm just going to go through a quick overview as to how I'm going to participate in the summoning banners, because I definitely am going to summon. And the short of it is that by tomorrow, my Bailey Hudson will be immortal, which is awesome news. With that as well, I'll be able to start making my Bailey Hudson spotlight. I think it's going to be the first spotlight I've actually done, and I haven't even activated his EX yet. What my plan is that once he's immortal, I'll go erase all of his talents off of him. I'll then start him off in one of the areas in the game with no upgrades, just with his equipment. And the first one I'll do is I'll turn his EX on, and then we'll go up to EX 10, EX 20, and then EX 30 in that same area, just to see how much more powerful he gets. And then once we've got all his EX open, we'll go through his talents. So that's what we're going to do there. So before we actually kick it off, though, I want to do a shout out to the Turkish community. They're dealing with the worst natural disaster they've had in, at best guess, over a decade. I couldn't even fathom how bad that would be, experiencing it firsthand. Also, if I had family directly involved in that as well, it'd be very, very tough. Personally, I've got two friends over there. One I've heard from and they're safe. The other one I haven't heard from, but I'm assuming with how poor the telecommunications are over there and what they're actually dealing with, their priority wouldn't actually be getting back to me and letting me know they're okay. So just sending all best wishes and love and everything out to anyone affected. Very, very traumatic. So let's get into the event. Just a quick note. Yesterday I managed to get Bailey up to Legendary +0 I got enough Gene Hybrid shards from the Rise of Hero event to get him there. And what I basically need is 3 copies of Bailey to get him up to Immortal. So we'll go into the notes. Basically, the server's going to be down for 30 minutes. We're going to get 500 gems. There's one or two ways this is going to play out. We've got 6 SSS heroes up for grabs in the banners. It's either going to be 6 separate banners and you can choose which SSS you want, or they're going to chuck up 2 banners and all 3 summons on there, or major summons, are going to be SSS heroes. I think it's going to be 6 banners because they've also noted that the elite heroes will be at a higher rate. So I think we'll actually have 6 banners, and then we'll see who the elite heroes there are that come with it. Personally, I wouldn't mind if they did an assassin banner here, and I was able to get more Randalls and more Rakana. I've got quite a lot of Randall. I'm Immortal +3, but my Rakana is very, very low. We're also going to see a Valentine's battle event. I'm quite sure this is going to be very similar to the Christmas event, where you had 3 battles, and at any given time you could participate in 2. So they had one where it was basically 2 minutes of as much AoE damage to kill off the waves. There was another one where it was a summon-based one where summons did 500% damage, and they just kept coming in mini little waves. And then the last one was sort of like a Decent Caves one, but the boss was unkillable, and you were trying to stack as much damage as you could. So, but that's pretty awesome. Some of the optimizations that they've done as well. So you can now get Senway in the Galactic Arena. You can get Kalaza in the Wasteland. When you come to Rise of Heroes events, they've done 2 things. So when you go to do a sweep on a stage or a boss as well, I think, it'll actually default to the maximum amount of sweeps that you can run instead of having to click it up or drag it up to the maximum. So that'll just make things a little bit easier. And that's pretty much what they've done for Rise of Heroes. With Botta, she won't target the lowest HP character anymore. She'll target the lowest HP non-summoned creature. And that's how I read into that. With the Rise of Heroes boss, the first time that you kill him, you're supposed to get 100 raffle tickets and some other prizes. That actually disappeared for me after my first attempt, which wasn't a kill. I just took 51% health off. So I'll log in again tonight and see. I actually thought that I'd claimed that 100 raffle tickets, but maybe I didn't. It just looked like I had. So I still may have another 100 raffle tickets up for grabs there. They fixed an adaptive issue. So if you're playing an iPad, which I'm not, they fixed the bug on that with the Purgatory boss, and then some local issues. So that's all of the events. I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about Bailey Hudson, and I'm really excited for this. They normally drop some massive rewards in there. I'll take a stab. I'll take a guess, educated guess, and I bet we'll have two different reward styles. And I bet your roses will be the currency that they use, just because it's Valentine's Day. Now, how am I actually going to use the event to summon? So, like I said, I've only got 2 data chips, and I need to get a Gene Hybrid and 2 copies of Bailey. So imagine this is Bailey. I'm going to be dropping 60 limited tickets first up. If in 60 tickets I get 2 copies of Bailey, I'll still be 18 data chips short. So then I'll go pull on the Ravenna banner, and I'll pull up to, because I need to pull 18 shards, I'll pull up to 60 on her. So I'll be pulling 120 tickets in total, and hopefully I get 2 copies of Ravenna out of that as well. So that'll give me 2 copies of Bailey, 2 copies of Ravenna, and then I will purchase the Gene Hybrid. The only change to that will be is that if I don't get my second copy of Bailey, what I'll end up doing is I'll pull tickets until I get Bailey, and until I get a second copy of Bailey, and yeah, that's what it'll have to be, which will stop me from pulling on the Ravenna banner. So anyway, that's what the plan is. Again, best of wishes to everyone in the Turkish community, and we'll see you when the server update happens. Bye.